Good evening, everyone. My name is Brett Hughes. I'm an advisor and wealth planner at AlphaCore Capital. We are a registered investment advisor, RIA, located here in San Diego, California, specifically on the coast in La Jolla. We manage approximately $1.5 billion for 600 or so families, some located here in California, most located in the United States. However, we do have some clients internationally as well. Today I'd like to share a little bit about what I do outside of work, which, as you can see, is mountain bike, and at the moment it's climbing a hill. I live in San Diego, California, out in Rancho Penasquitos, and so we're climbing right now is Black Mountain. It's about a mile and a half away from my house, so a great way to escape, get a quick workout in, and do something that I love. It's about a 25-minute climb here to the top, so I figured we'd spend this time maybe chatting a little bit about bikes and how that relates to investments and wealth management. For those of you that are familiar on the biking side of things, you know better than anybody, there's a multitude of bikes out there to choose from, a multitude of places to buy them from, and the prices range anywhere from, say, $400 to $15,000 for some of these new e-bikes that are just coming out. So, relative to biking, I think all of us are after value. We want to buy a bike that's suited well for us, the type of riding that we're going to do and or grow into. And then we don't want that bike to break down. We want it to be reliable, use it time and time again, hopefully last us for several years, and ultimately, get that value, bang for your buck out of that bike. Well, wealth management is very much the same way, and there's a lot of different approaches. Some individuals focus purely on performance and on returns and on the investments. Some individuals, focus a bit more on the planning side of things, creating budgets, cash flows, taking a look at what your assets are today, what they're going to grow to, and will help you more or less identify a plan how to get from point A to point B. But how do you know which firm is really right for you? I'll relate it again back to bikes. There's a lot of different parts on a bike, and each one of those parts plays a role in getting the bike to roll, move in the direction that you want to, whether that be on road, on gravel, more mountainous terrain, uphill, downhill. All of these little components matter and ultimately add up to, being able to meet kind of your needs and goals on the riding side of things. And it's exactly the same on the wealth management side. Some people may be more investment focused. Maybe they've already got a plan together. Other professionals, estate attorneys, CPAs, for instance, that are helping them out with tax planning and estate planning, and they really just need investment help. Well, those individuals may seek out advisors that are more investment oriented. Point being, each individual has a specific situation. Most individual situations need multiple aspects of assistance, not just investments, not just tax, not just estate planning, not just retirement planning. It's how it all bundles together, comes together as one. And ultimately, which components do you choose out of that? What investment allocation are you using? Is that going to change over time? What entity structures are you investing those assets in? Are they Roth IRAs? Are they IRAs? Are they trusts? Is there generational planning that we need to think about that potentially has different tax consequences for different generations? Point being is, again, all of that should be coordinated to give you the best result. And that's a lot of how biking works today. mountain biking specifically, there's probably 5 main categories from cross country to full downhill. And you can get a bike that's meant to go uphill or downhill better or worse than others, somewhere in that range. And I think it's important to take a look at, what components allow you to do one versus the other. And, what do you like to do? Or do you prefer to have a more balanced allocation or bike so that you can do everything? Anyway, we'll kind of stop boring with the investment talk for a moment. Maybe take a second here to take in some views and catch our breath.